Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Tammy. I'm the owner of Walnut Creek Bath Boutique. A couple weeks ago, I posted a video on how I do my inventory for my craft show. There was a lot of trial and error when I first started doing craft shows and trying to keep track of my sales. And so if you haven't seen that video, I'll link it up in the cards above and you can check that out. But that's more about the inventory, how I manage my inventory, how I box everything up kind of. But I really meant to show you more of my table and how I set up my products. And I just didn't do it. It was kind of crazy that day, and all I was able to do was throw this crappy Facebook Live post I made onto the video for you. It was not very good. But so I thought I would take you along today and just kind of show you more of the behind the scenes on setting up my table. My craft table has come a long way from when I first started. And I think I'm going to try to find some pictures of my tables to show you where I started and kind of the progression of where I am now. So I may plug those in right here. So guys, I'm just going to take you along, show you a little bit of the behind the scenes on my craft show this weekend. And if you're interested, stay tuned for that. And if you haven't subscribed, would you consider doing that? And hey, at the end of the video, if you liked it, would you give me a thumbs up? And if you didn't, you can give me a thumbs down. That's okay, no hard feelings on that. And I'll just see you on the other side. Okay, so the first thing that I'm just going to take you around my booth. This is my wax melt. All right, so the wax melts are all placed. I try to do 2 rows of each if I can, like 2, so that they're kind of together. I have some that sun faded last week in the sun, so that was a bummer. And then on like this row, I only have 1. So that's just kind of how I set it up. I don't know if you can see the whole thing. Let me turn you down maybe. There you go. Wax melts are done. Now I'm going to work on the soap. So for my soaps, I got these crates, so you can see, at Walmart. I just stained them, and I turn them upside down, and this is what I put this 1x6 or maybe 1x8 board. I cut this specifically so that I could have a box. Sorry guys, here. I have this soap box that fits right here. This goes on the other half, and then on the other side the same thing. So I cut this specifically to fit these crates, with allowing for 1 box on either side, and that gives me all the soap boxes I need for this. So now I'm going to get these set up. So my soap boxes are almost done. I need to get my tape out of my bag and get these back on there. I could get 2 more boxes, but I'm really wanting to kind of sell these soaps before I bring out my newer batches. So that's why I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12, 13, 14, and I could have 16 pretty comfortably on my 8-foot table. Is where I put my creams, and I just made, well, my husband and my son made these risers. And the problem is I never liked any risers I could buy because they were like 4 inches, and I wanted something a lot deeper. This is, I think, 6 or 8, and these are, I think these are 6 actually, but I would like for them to even be a little bit wider actually. But they just screwed wood together, and I put some Velcro on there to help stabilize them a little bit. And those are my risers. And this is how I do my liquid soaps, my creams, butters, just different things like that. And because my setup is a little bit different right now, I think what I'm going to do is take this crate away right now. Oops, sorry guys. The last time I had my crates on the end, I think some deodorants got stolen. So I can't see what people are doing so much with that. So I'm gonna change that up a little bit and put those to where I can monitor that a little bit. So I'm gonna get this filled. I'm gonna put my crates up, make sure they're in position, and I may need to move this a little bit. So I'm gonna get that started. So always be ready to make changes on the fly, guys. My crates I got from Walmart. Now, I don't know if you're gonna be able to see because I know the lighting in here is not very good, but I have a Velcro and a light that I can put in here. And I don't have any batteries, so I don't have the lights that I normally put in my crates. But this is kind of how I do my crates. I'll stack them so I have some height on my table. And again, I have little puck lights that I Velcroed on top. And that just allows me to have some light and bring focus to the table a little bit. It's bothering me. I really want to move that over, but the two tables together are a little off, so I don't want to make it wobbly. So now I'm going to get, this is where I put like my deodorants and my face products on top, and then on the bottom, that's where I'll put like the macaroons and different things like that. Okay, so I took everything out of my big tub here for my bath bombs, and a subscriber, Cheryl, gave me an idea of filling it with shred and putting the bath bombs on top of that so it looks more full than it is. And I really thought that was really genius. So I didn't. But the shred thing, the bath bombs will fall through into the shred a little bit more than I would want. So I just got a shipment in. So I have these pillows. I'm gonna use the pillow and just build this up a little bit. Let's see if I can do maybe. This is my first time trying this, so we'll see. Okay. And then instead of the shred, like I said, I don't want my bath bombs to fall down through the shred and be like tangled. I do have leftover Christmas tissue paper. So I'm gonna try that. That's gonna work good, guys. Look at that. So now, okay, so that looks good. Oh my gosh, Cheryl, thank you so much for commenting. That's awesome. So like and I almost wish I had more bath bombs now because it looks so pretty. But my dino bath bombs with the dinosaur toys in them, I think I'm going to keep them separate from, like, I just kind of separate the kids themed ones from the adult ones. So I am going to, I'm going to keep my donuts down here where, I'm sorry, but the little kids can see them. You know, you got to do what you got to do. And they'll look at those and come straight over, won't they? Aren't those cute? Can you even see them? I have my little macaroon box. Guys, I haven't sold one of these things after I made it, but we'll try. We'll see what happens. Thank you, Cheryl. I love it, love it, love it, love it. Okay, that's most of my products are done. So I'm going to take you off the tripod and just walk you around. You know what? First, I'm going to get my labels. So I'm going to go get all my price labels, and then we'll walk around and you can see the final set. Okay, guys, I've been taping all morning and realized I didn't have my microphone plugged in. So I don't know what I'm going to do with that footage yet, but I'm going to just go through this and show you. So this is my ladder that I bought. So I'm going to go around the back and show you that. So my dad had this old ladder in his garage that was just disgusting. So I took it. Thank you, Dad. I took it, I cleaned it up, I painted it with just some leftover paint I had in my garage. And I bought this pegboard. Let me go back around to the front. I bought the pegboard at a barn sale. And so this really cost me next to nothing. I was really pretty proud of this idea I had to do this, but I love this wax melt display. I think it's very eye-catching and it gives some height that I like. Next to my wax melts on my table, I always have these little cups. Hopefully this is in focus for you guys. They're just little tester cups so people can smell without fighting some of the clamshells. That kind of can be hard on some people. I have some bath bomb crumbles, small and large. And then on the other side of that, this little rack I bought from Amazon, I have my shampoo bars. I'm almost out of my shampoo bars. I'm going to have to make a video of those soon. My lip balms, my last chance, almost gone box there, and there's all my soaps. My tub, gosh darn, I'm so mad my microphone wasn't plugged in. I may just kind of voice over that part, but Cheryl, a subscriber, said to put shred in the bottom of it to build up your bath bombs, and I'm so grateful she said that because that looks so much better. It's so much more eye-catching this way. I absolutely am so excited that she shared that tip with me. I think that's really going to draw more people to the table. So thank you for that. And then I have my prices here. I don't know if I'm going to keep that there, if I'm going to move it down. I haven't decided yet. And then my crates here, these are just crates I bought from Walmart, and I stained those. Normally I would have lights shining down and bring people's attention to the table a little bit more. I think lights are a great way of doing that. The top I always put my face products and then my deodorants, and then in the little bottom shelf type of thing, I just kind of spill over my salts or my bath bombs or just extra stuff I don't have a spot for. And then here's my table of creams. All of my cream testers. Now before the show starts, I'll open all of those and put like little throwaway sticks in there for testing. I have to put this back far enough so that I have room for that. And you know, normally I have a little more room for purses and bags. Maybe I should back this up. I have a little spot there for somebody to put their bag down to get into their purse or whatever. Put my donuts down here so people can see them. Want those visible. And then all those creams. I really made a lot of creams a couple weekends ago. And yeah, they're all restocked. And then I have my liquid soaps. I have one of my liquid soaps I put in the bathroom. Big tip there. If you're in a venue where you have access to like an indoor bathroom that has an area that you could put a liquid soap in, that's a really good way of making those sales. There's my table. Guys, the craft show is just about over. There's just a few scraggler shoppers, but I think they're more here for the mermaid than for anything else. We have a little mermaid reading books to the girls over there, so that's really cute. I've done my counts already, so if I get last minute shoppers, I'll just mark an extra little chicken scratch next to my accounts. But yeah, my husband's coming to help me pack up. It's been a really good day. I may come on here tomorrow and just let you know how the day went. And I have to look at this video to see if the lighting is well enough or the audio is good enough to even do anything with it. So I'll just catch you guys maybe tomorrow. It's the next day, and I didn't show you the tear down. My husband came in. He has no desire to be on film, so we just packed up and left. It was a long day of a craft show. They usually don't go that long. I stayed until it ended at 4, and we were able to stay until 7. But I think I started tearing down right at 4:30 maybe, and we were out of there. It got pretty dead at that point. But my total sales for yesterday's show was 530, almost like 528.50 or something like that. So that for me is a really solid show. A couple weekends ago, I did 222 was my sales. Horrible show. It was just horrible. This show was more in line with what I normally make in my area and my locale. I'm usually in that 400 to 800 for a craft show, and anywhere in that 400 to 800 I'm super happy with. I'll take that every time. Anything below 400, I have to think about that. You know, do I want to come back to that show? This weekend was really good. It was very well advertised. It wasn't super busy, but my sales were good. I sold lots of creams and wax melts and soaps. And, you know, I did not sell one deodorant. I did not sell one shampoo bar. It's so weird how that happens. And I didn't sell any of my face products. And I normally always sell just a little bit of my face products. Not a lot, but at least 3 or 4 items. Not a one. Everybody wanted wax, soap, and creams. Well, creams always sell. I'm sorry, but they do. They just always sell. Very, 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 very fortunate that I have that on my shelf because they are a good sales to have. So I am ready for a break. I have to make so much. I have so much on my I have to make. I may make some bath salts tonight or this afternoon. But I am out of my hyaluronic acid already. I just made it a month or 2 ago. I'm out of my face scrubs, which I made Friday, but I'm out of my jars again for the hyaluronic acid. And I need my tallow. I need to make that, and I want to show you how my tallow, and I'm going to give you that recipe. So it's been a love-hate relationship with my tallow cream. So if you want to watch the tallow, hit that subscribe button and maybe even that notification bell, and that way you'll know when I upload videos, because my tallow is awesome and I hate it. I hate it. So if you're wanting the story of my absolute love-hate relationship with my tallow recipe, hit that subscribe button so you can catch on to that. I hope to bring that to you in a few weeks. But I'm waiting for my jars. New Directions has my jars in, and they should be here Tuesday. So yay for that. But yeah, I'm pretty beat after a very long week of work and no sleeping this week and that craft show yesterday. I'm beat. So I think I'm going to take most of the day off. It's Sunday. Tomorrow's Memorial Day. I may come down here tomorrow and make some body butter. Here's a teaser. I have it sitting out. I have orange peel butter. Orange peel butter. And I think, I've had this for a few months. I got to use it. Well, I've formulated a recipe and I'm going to test it. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. So I'm going to do a test of using this orange peel butter that I got from Making Cosmetics. So again, another teaser. I'm trying to get to that 500 subscribers, right? So subscribe if you haven't already, guys. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Maybe tallow, maybe orange peel butter, maybe my bath salts. I just don't know yet, but whatever it may be, I hope to see you there. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.